Good evening. Thanks for joining us for KIMT News 3 at 6 o'clock. I'm Cami Raisler. And we begin tonight with breaking news here at 6 o'clock. A guilty plea is in. One of the twin sisters involved in a deadly Amish buggy crash in Fillmore County in 2023 has pleaded guilty. Sarah Petersen was in court today. She pleaded guilty to 2 counts of criminal vehicular operation with great bodily harm. 16 other charges were dropped as part of this plea deal. She is accused of taking the fall for her sister, Samantha, who law enforcement says was driving high on meth at the time of this deadly crash. KIMT News 3's Sananda McCall was in the courtroom today and has a lot to break down for us. So, Sananda, first, what did Sarah recount from that day? This is really the first time we've been hearing from her.
Hey, Cami. Well, Sarah Petersen was actually facing a total of 16 charges. That was all stemming from accusations that she had switched places with her twin sister, Samantha, after the crash in an attempt to mislead investigators. Now, prosecutors say that Samantha was the one driving when she collided with the Amish buggy along County Road 1, killing a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old. Investigators determined that Sarah's involvement was part of a cover-up to protect her sister from facing the consequences and ultimately obstructed the investigation, which Sarah did say today she was aware of as she recounted what happened on the day of the crash. Now, Sarah said that at about 8:30 the morning of the crash, she had received a call from her sister who said she hit an Amish buggy. She said she told her sister she could not see over the hill and eventually hit something, and then came a large explosion. When Sarah arrived on the scene, she said her sister was frantic and she could tell her sister was under the influence of a controlled substance. When asked about what that substance could have been today in court, she said it was likely to be meth and possibly marijuana. Now, Sarah says that her sister asked her to take the fall because she knew she could get into trouble due to meth she had taken the day before that she still could have had in her system. Carson Hefner is the prosecutor, and he said that Sarah's acknowledgement of her sister's drug use is likely to be considered in Samantha's trial. We did also speak with Dan McIntosh, the attorney that's representing Sarah Petersen, who says that Sarah is remorseful because she does have a child of her own and wanted to do what's best in taking accountability. So the plea was in consideration of all parties. Now, as of today, we also did learn that Samantha Petersen's trial has officially been scheduled for July 14th. That's at 9 a.m. with a pre-jury trial that's set for June 10th. She has pleaded not guilty to multiple charges, which does include criminal vehicular homicide. Live in Preston, Sananda McCall, KIMT News 3.
Sananda, thank you so much. The first time we've really been hearing from either of these sisters. Were any of their family members in court? Was Samantha Petersen there today?
Were there any family members in court? No, there were not. It was just Sarah herself.
All right, Sananda McCall joining us live from Preston tonight. Sananda, thank you so much. Now, let's talk about the maximum prison sentence possible. Sarah Petersen may be able to skirt prison time. The maximum sentence for a criminal vehicular homicide great bodily harm charge is 5 years in prison or a $10,000 fine. Her sentencing is scheduled for March 31st.